Recording. So this is the day after my surgery. It's called Acdf, Anterior Cervical Discectomy Infusion. I've been going through extreme pain over the past year and a half, shooting down my arm, my left arm, my fingers, my two fingers next to my thumb, and my thumb have been going numb and tingly. The muscle on the top of my lower part of my arm has got to the point where it hurt so bad that it'd bring me to my knees and I couldn't speak. And then I would start feeling sick to my stomach. Also feels in my back, upper left shoulder, like someone sticking a knife in my back and turning it. And then it would move further back behind my shoulder area, and then it would feel like that again. And the pain would move down into my left elbow, and it was excruciating at that time. I couldn't pick anything up. It would come and go. Come for a month and a half, leave for 2 or 3 weeks, give me just enough hope to think I'm better, and then it would come back again. It kept getting worse and worse over time. Each time it came back worse. Then I couldn't pick up anything with my left arm. I lost almost all of my muscle control. I've been putting my hand in my left pocket for more than half of last year just because there's nothing else I could do. When I moved it around, it just hurt too bad. I tried several doctors, and finally at the one of the doctors I saw said, you just get an MRI. It's a pretty good idea. It's coming out of my neck. That was a shoulders expert that led me over to finding out that I was getting a pinched nerve out of my neck. So I got a MRI, and it turns out that I had my C5 to C6 had herniations going to the left and the right. I had kind of a sore right arm, but I thought that was because I was using it for everything and not using my left arm for anything. Turns out I was herniated on that side as well. But my left side herniation was pretty bad. My C6 to C7, the disc was almost completely gone, and I was creating bone spurs. My body was trying to heal itself by growing the bone, but unfortunately it was to the point where it was almost touching the disc below it. And it was really, really squeezing the nerve to the point where in the MRI it was squeezed shut almost. That gave me pain that was just horrible. The only thing that would help the pain was high doses of prednisone, which I don't suggest because the side effects are terrible. But it did get me through from point A to point B, which is where I am now. It's the day after the surgery. My pain is completely gone. My shoulder muscles are extremely sore, and my throat is sore from them cutting through my muscles. They made an incision right here across my neck. They went inside. They moved everything over to the left, and they cut through some muscle to get to my cervical disc areas. Then they took both the C5 to C6 and C6 to C7s. They removed those discs completely, cleaned everything out, cleaned up the bone areas that were the spurs, and then they put 2 cadaver bone parts in each of the disc areas, and then they put a single titanium disc with 6 screws. They had to drill into the bone in 3 different places and screw this titanium plate onto the front of my spine. Scariest thing I've ever thought about in my entire life, and you would probably be scared before the surgery. I know I was. But I cannot believe, let me set this down and make it more solid. I cannot believe how much better I feel today. I don't hurt at all. I'm extremely sore, and my neck muscles hurt so bad last night they had to give me something pretty strong so I could sleep. But they're going to release me today around noon. I've already gotten up and walked around twice. When you do start to walk around, if you get this surgery, your neck muscles will start to hurt a little bit. I highly recommend wearing the collar for your first few times to walk. I can already turn my head. I can turn it this way, almost to the shoulder. I turn it to the left, about 2/3 of the way, and then it hurts, so I stop. I can look up, and I can look down. And I can turn my head this way, and I can turn my head this way. When I get to those areas, it does hurt. Not as much to the right, though. To the left is more when I'm just turning my head. I'm supposed to be working on stretching my neck in all directions for the next week or so, and then they're going to go back and see the doctor, where they're going to look at me again and let me know when I can start driving. Anyway, I'm going to stop now because the nurse came in, And this is the first video of several to document my experience.